Hi, we're driving south to Phuket Island. You can come to Phuket by air, by car, by bus, or even by boat. That is, if you're rich enough to have your own yacht. And there are great marinas that await you there. Phuket is about the same size as Singapore Island. It is a well-known tourist destination as the Pearl of the Andaman Sea. White sandy beaches and mountains surround the island. But in the olden days, Phuket was a sleepy town populated by indigenous southern Thais and some Chinese who migrated here. Phuket, since the beginning, has been developed constantly. First, the discovery of tin brought riches and progress. Standard of living was raised with the trade in tin. Houses and architecture had colonial influences, and this is evident in Old Phuket town. About 150 years ago, Phuket was not as developed as this right now. And today I'm taking you to this museum, which is called Phuket Thai Hua Museum, to show you how Phuket was and take you back in time about 150 years and see how it was at the beginning and then how it developed until the present day. Let's go inside, okay? The Chinese culture has a great influence on Phuket culture itself. And when the Chinese came to Phuket, everyone started a shrine. So what happened is that every city that has a large Chinese population, a Chinese shrine for all their gods started. And now in Phuket, there are many, many shrines all over the place, and they're beautiful and they're very, very old, 150 years old, even 200 years old. This museum brings together the history of the Chinese people who were instrumental in developing this island. The Chinese poured into Phuket about 150 years ago when tin was discovered. Fortunes were made and standard of living was better for all. As the city grows, more and more Chinese came to Phuket. Row houses were built in Old Town Phuket with colonial influences. The food in Phuket can be divided into two main types, Southern Thai and Chinese. But the predominant cuisine is definitely Chinese. Here we are at the restaurant I told you about, where you can find the spare rib stew, Chinese style, or bak kut teh. Let's go in and have it. Here it is, the Chinese pork spare ribs with Chinese herbs, and they are medicinal as well. So before, I want to eat this right now, but before we even eat it or cook it, we need to go and find out what herbs they put in here. And by chance, there's a little store next door that sells Chinese herbal medicine. And we're gonna go there and buy the ingredients that goes into this stew. Don't go away, I'm coming to eat. This store belongs to the grandfather of the restaurant owner. Everything is original, must be over 100 years old. I'm getting the herbs for the bak kut teh here. There are 3 kinds of herbs needed for the bak kut teh. Dry tree root, dry root vegetable, dry wolfberry, dry bamboo pith, dry yam rhizome, dry vine, and dry longan. So I'm ready. Now you can just go and make the bak kut teh with all these herbs. Okay, let's go. 30 baht, 1 buck. So now we're going to do the Chinese spare rib stew with Chinese herbs. And first thing you do is basically boil the water. First, bring the water to boil. Add the spare rib to the boiling water. Bring this to boil and skim off the impurities. Then you're going to put all these Chinese dry herbs ingredients. That fruits, tree barks, all kinds of stuff that goes in there. But you put it in a sachet like this. And this is so easy. I'm just going to put it in and you have to stir it. Bring to boil. Add sugar. A little salt, about 1 tablespoon. Soy sauce. And soaked Chinese mushrooms. Now, these are Chinese mushrooms that has been soaked in water. They don't even take the stems out because it's chewy, and if you're gonna put it in the stew, you squeeze it, and all this liquid has a wonderful scent, smoky, earthy, and then what you do is you put the soaked mushrooms in there. And also the liquid that the mushrooms are soaked in. Add it to it. Bring this liquid to boil, reduce the heat, and simmer for 2 hours. Then it is ready. And then this is bak kut teh, the real stuff. And what you need to do is serve this. You know it. This is definitely not enough for me. I need to sit down and eat this properly. I'm not done eating nor cooking yet. We still have another dish to cook, Hokkien noodle stir fry. First, you add oil to the wok. Then chopped garlic. Quickly add the protein, which is pork and seafood. The reason why it's Chinese and it's not Thai because we don't have wheat flour. Okay? These noodles are made from wheat flour. So it must be from somewhere else.
ไปเลยค่ะ
Add sweet black soy. Chicken stock to cook the noodles. Add Chinese greens and sprinkle a little sugar to it. Oh man, I'm ready. You're gonna have an egg, a coddled egg on top of this if you want to make it richer, but this is good enough for me. And the vegetable, and the pork, and the squid. Phuket has become a tourist destination for those seeking fun in the sun, sand, and the sea. Tin mining boom is long over now. Phuket is modern and full of five-star hotels and resorts. I'm on the way to the Crown Plaza Hotel in Panwa Beach. This is a brand new hotel. The lobby is spacious and looks towards the ocean and the beach. They're very kind to greet me with a garland when I arrived. A very traditional Thai welcome. They ushered me to the lobby bar to rest and check in. Lemongrass scented cold towels and cold lemongrass drink later. I'm ready to relax in this beautiful hotel. What a life. But I think I've forgotten that I still have to work. So, you see all this? I don't want to work, but I'm going to cook for you, okay? Now that we're in Phuket, we've modernized. Now I'm going to cook modern Thai cuisine. It's marinated fish with a galangal coconut cream sauce with mushrooms, okay? First, you take 2 pieces of fish, put them in a mixing bowl. Add the marinated paste, which is made from pounded cilantro roots, garlic, and white peppercorns. Rub this paste all over the fish and add fish sauce. So we're going to add a little bit of fish sauce. I need to find out if this is fish sauce or not. It is. Okay. Put fish sauce in it. Put fish sauce in here. You just rub it. And you wait. You can wait about 20 minutes or you can just go ahead and do it. Fry it right away. This is ready to be fried. Heat up oil in a pan. Dredge the fish pieces on both sides in flour. Pan fry them skin side up first. Using medium heat, pan fry them and turning only once. When done, take out of the pan and keep warm. Now we're going to make the sauce. Slice the various mushrooms that we have. Make a sachet with galangal, lemongrass, and kaffir lime. Heat up coconut milk in a pan. Pound the hell out of the sachet to release the essential oil before adding it to the boiling coconut milk. Bring the coconut milk to boil and allow the sachet to impart the scent. Add fish sauce to it. Then add tamarind juice, lime juice, taste for balance for saltiness and tartness. Take the sachet out of the liquid. Add the mushrooms and cook it. Now we're going to plate this dish. Spoon the sauce into the bottom of the plate. Put the fried marinated fish on top of the sauce and the mushrooms. Garnish with fried dry Thai chili peppers. Drizzle a little chili oil over the sauce. Top each piece of fish with chiffonade kaffir lime leaves. Then, to finish everything off, garnish it with cilantro leaves and sliced red chili peppers to give it color. This is basically two dishes made into one. One is a marinated fish, fried, pan-fried. Very, very simple. You're supposed to eat it with just that way and rice. And then I made a soup, which is a coconut galangal soup. But then I made a sauce out of it so that the two complement each other, because this is very acidic and this one is salty and has a touch of seafood. It's wonderful. So this is pretty much a modern way of doing Thai food, and I hope you will try to do this because you will enjoy it. It's good.